Hey guys, well, it's been a couple of weeks since I checked in, and as you can see, things are getting a little bit hairy down here in the bunker. So I thought I would check in with you again to see what's going on, let you know what's going on in my world, and help to kind of keep you up to date on everything that's going on. So we're going to check in again from the bunker here in Hershey, Nebraska. So what's been going on? Well, of course, my boys are still continuing on with homeschool. And one of the things we've been doing is we added an art project. Now these are what are called flex cubes, and as you can see, of course, I made mine Royals themed. And here I'll actually show you what mine looks like. So what these things are, and we were going to make these in class, and if you're in my class next year, we still will, but they fold out into different shapes, okay? So that looks like this. All right, 2015 World Champs. On the back side, it says Royals, and then you can open it up to where it says that. And then you flip it down and it says that. Now, unfortunately, I still have one blank side I still have to put together. My dog actually got a hold of it and ate the pictures off that I had glued onto here. But these are kind of cool. Like I said, there's the 1985 World Champs. There's the regular Royals logo. Kind of a funky logo I made up. It's not really a logo. That's the actual team logo. And then somehow I get it back to the one I showed you, the 2015, I don't know. There you go, 2015 World Champ. So anyway, these are flex cubes. They're really easy to make. One thing I would do differently if I made it again is I would use white duct tape here instead of this pink, so it shows up a little bit better and shows up a little cleaner. I have not put the clear coat on the outside of these yet, which protects the paper and stuff like that. But anyway, this is a fun project that my kids and I we're working on, and hopefully we'll get a chance to work on those sometime next year in the classroom. So those are kind of fun to work on. So that's one thing we've been working on. You get to go take a look inside Mr. Parker's closet. Some of you have said, just how many shirts do you have? Well, we happened to repaint my bedroom, so I thought now's as good a time as any to kind of show you just how many Royals shirts I have. They're pretty much color-coded. Now up here, in the front, well, right here in the front, these are the famous Royals pants. And then all of these right here that have the collars on them, those are the ones you see me wear to school every day. All right. But then from here on, from this white shirt on, they're all color coded all the way to the back. We got white, we got the light blues, we got the dark blues. Then we go into some grays, and then we have some off colors like green, or actually here's the grays. Here's green and grays. Back here, there's black. And this does not include any of my hoodies, does not include any coats, and does not include any jerseys. This is just t-shirts, work shirts, and of course the famous pair of Royals pants. So there you go. If you want to know how many I have that aren't jerseys or hoodies, I guess you can count hangers. If you really have that much time on your hands, feel free to go for it. All right. Pointless fact of the day. I thought this was pretty cool. Most, if not all, polar bears are left-handed. All right, most, if not all, polar bears are left-handed, which means most polar bears are southpaws, because southpaw is a nickname or an alternate term for a left-hander. So if most polar bears are southpaws, it's interesting because they live in the north. Maybe you didn't know that, but North Pole is where polar bears are found. The South Pole is actually where most of your penguins are found. So there you go. You can impress your family and your friends. Let them know that most, if not all, polar bears are left-handed, making those North Pole animals southpaws. Hat of the day. Well, I happen to be wearing it on top of my unkempt hair here. This is the Royals hat of the day. It is actually an All-Star Game hat. This was the 2016 San Diego All-Star Game hat. The ugly colors is one of the main reasons why I don't really wear it all that often. It's unique because it is in the color code or the color scheme of the San Diego Padres, which is where the game was held. Of course, down here you see the All-Star Game logo, and up here, of course, the hand-stitched KC on the side of it. Kind of some cool lettering here. I really don't have very many outfits that this goes with, so I don't wear this hat very often. It stays in my collection, but nonetheless, it continued my All-Star Game hat collection. So there you go. That is the 2016 San Diego All-Star Game hat. So going to wrap things up here. This is a little short visit, I understand, but you got to keep in mind that unless you want to end up like this guy, you've got to do what this guy is doing, and that is practicing your social distancing. Stay this far away from other people, all right? Obviously, you're not going to turn into a zombie. And, you know, for the most part, a lot of this stuff seems like it's really staying pretty calm around here in North Platte and Hershey and Lincoln County all together. But, you know, Nebraska is getting hit. You know, don't mistake the fact that the Nebraska has some problems going on. Hall County and Grand Island is a mess. Lincoln and Omaha have some problems also. So make sure you're practicing your social distancing if you are out and about, so that you know, we can get through this thing as quickly as possible. And of course, remember that your old buddy Mr. Parker is always thinking about you guys, always wanting to know what's going on with you. Several of you still are not doing a very good job of checking in with me, which kind of leaves me in the dark as to what's going on, especially if you have other teachers, because they're contacting me wanting to know, hey, have you heard from so-and-so? Have you heard from so-and-so? And, you know, it's sad when I have to tell them, no, I haven't. And it's not just from an educational standpoint. It's from the standpoint, we're concerned about you guys. I mean, I go from getting to see you every day for 7 to 8 hours a day to all of a sudden I don't see you at all. Now, I've been having Zoom meetings with some of you guys, and those have been going pretty cool. I sent out a Zoom meeting request last week. I'm going to be sending one out yet later this afternoon, and I hope to see more of you guys joining in on those, okay? Gives you a chance to see each other, gives you a chance to chat back and forth with each other a little bit, gives you a chance to ask me any questions you have about your online classes or about the video classes I've been sending out to you, which there will be another one coming out shortly, covering World War II, which is what we've been working on. We're going to be looking at the policy of appeasement, and we're also going to be later on looking at what started the war in the Pacific. So if you haven't been keeping up on those, go ahead and download those worksheets, download those maps, excuse me, and get to work on those. When you get them done, just take pictures of them and email them to me, or better yet, bring them to a Zoom meeting so you can hold them up and show them to me. If you have not checked your email recently, you should have this worksheet in your email. It says appeasement and the start of World War II. This is, of course, the European start of World War II, the appeasement policy is. But that's what we're going to be looking at coming up, so you can download that. But in the meantime, guys, I gotta get rid of this. Yeah, you know what? There you go. That's the me you're looking for, right? See, it's no hair. Okay, I just couldn't take it anymore. I was itching so bad. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to be smart. I need you to be safe. I need you to stay at home if possible. And I need you to make sure that you are washing your hands, okay? Wash them all the time. Hand sanitizer if you've got it. If you don't have it, wash, okay? So make sure you check your school emails. Make sure you're getting logged on to Edgenuity and getting those assignments done. And please make sure you go wash your hands. We'll talk to you later.